Hey everyone, I hope you're having a super fantastic day. Today I'm going to bring you another viewer requested video. I'm going to be talking about the Recon1, the AK47, the Code 4, and the American Lawman. But before I get going, just a couple side notes. The SOG Power Pint, you can look for a little video on that coming up very soon. I've got some more EDC content coming up very soon. Some Maxpedition pouches I want to talk about, and the Leatherman P4. And I've got some slip joint mods that I am working on as well. Lots of stuff going on. Stick and stay. You know I like it that way.
I can't stand intros.
Alright, so this video request is coming in from Gigi, and recently I did a video, I think it was on the AK47 with the Emerson Sax and the Spyderco Yojimbo. I just put them side by side as a viewer request, and I just talked about them, and that kind of spurred on another request. So Gigi has put his hand up and asked for the Recon1, the AK47, and the American Lawman. And I thought I'd throw in the Code 4 there as well, you know, just sort of keep everything, some continuity going there. You know, we got boy, girl, whatever you want to call it, you know, the colors on the blades. It's kind of what I'm referring to. And no, I'm not reviewing them, I'm just going to talk about them. And just so you know, the pivots right now are like perfectly on this yellow line. You could probably see that the angle of the camera is so kind of gives you an idea of where everything is. Pivot to maybe start of the blade or to the tip or handle length, or you can use your imagination on where you want to make some comparisons. And that's basically the overview. And their S35VN, S35VN, CTS X HP, and S35VN. Let's go on to the Recon1. Okay, so the first knife I'm going to talk about is the Recon1 S35VN. Not quite a full flat grind, kind of like a saber grind. This is the clip point. I do have the Tonto right here, just in case you're wondering. But we're going to talk about the clip point in this particular case. Let's start with the blade steel. Edge retention is awesome. Sharpening, awesome. If you want to put a mirror on it, not a problem. This particular one is, I don't know what to say. I've worked on it so much. If you've never seen any of my videos and you like cold steel, go find the videos where I'm smoothing them out, taking them apart, softening some edges, and just making it more comfortable. That would apply to all these knives here. So I've got the snaggletooth on it, and extremely smooth, comfortable. The G10 is extremely grippy, but a little bit of 800 sandpaper, just a light pass on both sides, not aggressively, will make a huge difference. And ergonomics on this one, just fantastic. Okay, so it's not coming out of your hand once you're locked in. I've done a video called the Do Everything Knife, and yeah, this one is a do everything knife in my humble opinion. Pocket clips, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to modify them to make them perfect. They don't come perfect, but you can make them pretty darn close with a little bit of time. It's very little work. And what else is there to talk about? You know, it's just a great knife. Recon1. Let's go on to the AK47. So now we're into the cold steel AK47. We've got the black DLC, I think it's called. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. I can't remember all this stuff anymore. I want to say DLC. We've got a hollow grind, a high hollow on this one. This is a slicing demon. It just slices like unbelievable. It's unfortunate that the this finish here didn't exactly end the way the Recon 1 did, but it's not that bad. It's not the end of the world. The G10 is not as aggressive as the Recon 1. The pocket clip, it requires a little bit of a modification again, just like the Recon 1. I think all of these pocket clips fall into the same category, but not bad. I've taken just a tiny little bit of sandpaper and just went on these edges here, all the way around. Something you don't have to do, but I notice it does make a difference, a noticeable difference to me. Ergonomics, absolutely amazing. It's almost a do-everything knife, and I know I've called the Recon 1 the do-everything knife. I think it's just because of the hollow, and I don't think I've taken the AK47 into the woods to make coffee yet. I'm pretty sure. I think it's the hollow that's kind of keeping me back, but I don't know. I might take it out. Now, in that one video I did with the Yojimbo and the sacks, I talked about the, you know, the Bonkinator, and you got that going on. I find the carry here is okay, but I find a little bit, this kind of jabs me sometimes. And there's another spot right here. Somewhere in here, I'm not sure, I get a little bit of a scratch. Now, I haven't spent enough time on it. Right there. Yeah, I think it's the edges right here. It's the sharp edges of the recessed pocket clip. And it kind of just gets irritating. You can feel it. I could probably smooth that out, but it's just something I've noticed on the AK47. Ergonomics, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I would put this one in the ergos. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, that's the AK47. On to the Code 4.
Why is the Code 4 here?
Well, it's here because, to me, there's a continuity. To me, I always think of these four knives together. I know that there's a slipperier aluminum handle here, but it's still very comfortable and gosh darn, a very nice knife. And this is an XHP, which I think this is my second or third one. I had a Tonto for a while, and this one has got a higher flat, very similar to the Recon 1. And no, I have not taken this one into the woods either. So there's a lot of future videos potentially. We've got the sharpening choil, I guess we could call that, in the right spot. It's quite nice actually. Ergos are very good, and I have mentioned the slipperiness to me. With cold hands, I find it to be slipperier. When my hands are a little bit more humid, not a problem. I've got a separate video on this knife as well. Very, very comfortable, usable. Yeah. Code 4, I mean, there's a ton of million videos out there. I don't even know what a ton of million is, but there's so many videos out there on this knife. And yeah, it's just a darn good knife. That's the Code 4. Let's move the pivots up there. And last but certainly not least is the American Lawman. You have seen me take this into the woods and make coffee. And I'm a little bit disappointed that no one has figured out my Breaking the Law by Judas Priest reference on the harmonica in the woods. I mean, I don't think anybody in the world's ever done that. So all you metalheads out there, why didn't you pick that one up? Oh well. All right, so let's talk about this knife. This particular one is flat grind. I have owned some in the past where hollow. XHP, this one is S35VN. It's got the snaggle tooth on it. And the way the sharpening choil or whatever, the way the blade edge terminates is fine. It's very close to the finger, but still not that bad. Very comfortable in all positions. Yeah, this is a really nice EDC knife in my humble opinion. It might even top out that code 4 in EDC, but it's all subjective, right? The G10 is probably closer to that AK47, even a little bit more passive, just slightly more passive. Very comfortable, very smooth. Again, I can't stress enough to, you know, if you're into this hobby, if you're watching this video right now, you're not here just because of one knife. I doubt. You probably have a few, and you're probably going to have a few coming up. So take care of your knives. Get into the hobby. Learn how to take them apart without damaging them. You know, maintain them. Channels like this, that's what they're kind of for. They're to help you. I've got a ton of information on that on this channel, and that's basically it. We're just discussing. I'm not sponsored. I'm not pushing any of these products on anybody by any means. So, but yeah, just in comparison as requested, talk about really nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm basically talking about. Very comfortable. This is a total EDC knife. I would put this along with any of the highest ranked EDC knives out there. You've got this lock. All these have this, the best lock in the business, I think. Yeah, and then I've shown that you can take it in the woods and you can ask it to do some heavier chores, you know. And the American Lawman is no slouch. Split some wood, made some coffee. I wrapped some moose hide around the handle just to play around with the ergonomics. Man, that set off a lot of people. They just don't understand these videos sometimes, but oh well. Okay, so in conclusion, I want to say thank you to Gigi for asking for me to show you these knives. I'm going to be straight up front. This is my number one. It's sitting on the top for a reason. It just, this is the knife for me. If I had to grab just one, for many, many reasons. I think I mentioned most of them. The AK47, another one, just awesome. Love it. Yeah, love it. And the rest aren't ranked, so don't worry about it. I'll just put that one up at the top. And you guys can use your own imaginations down in here as to which one, how you would rank them. I don't even know, it's to me it's all pointless how to rank them, but it seems to some people that's the only way they understand things. So, all right, I'll play. Hope to see you very soon. Have a super fantastic day. Bye for now.